Hello and welcome to the show. This week's FailRace episode starts with a clip from me. I've been actually doing quite a lot of iRacing lately, been thoroughly enjoying my oval racing. This had been a fantastically close race, a really great first 8 or 9 laps. Things go a little bit wrong. There's a couple of cars up ahead get connected as it spins back across the track. We have nowhere to go. These cars don't stop very well. No time to avoid the oncoming rush, and I'm stuck in the middle of the road. A huge hit, that's about 140 mile an hour hit, launches my street stock into the air, and then we get a massive bounce off the ground. I'm pretty sure the car is made of rubber. When it came down there, that was a lot of rolls. It was an awful lot of rolls. A very unfortunate crash. And a very, very dead street stock. I'm pretty sure nothing in my car worked after that one. Not surprising, considering the size of the crash. Superfed K on a Forza Horizon 2 is leaving the festival area, gets a little bit of a bizarre bump that fires his car onto 2 wheels, and then gets attacked by a tree. Launches the Volvo end over end. Not quite as impressive as the attack tree from Stuntman, but still a pretty good effort from it. DJ Dragon on Forza 6 has, it's a public lobby and a Mazda Cosmo pointing the wrong way at Rio Mountain, and it goes very badly wrong for him as well. Unfortunately, this is what public lobbies could be like. This is by far the worst pile-up I've seen in quite some time. Rio Mountain Circuit is so narrow, it doesn't take much for things to go badly wrong there. Just an unfortunate incident for the Cosmo and people not paying attention. On to Project Cars next, with a BMW that's had enough of the rainy Scottish weather and decides to, give up physicsing. Don't know what's going on with this suspension. It's just got the bouncy mode engaged, I think. Going down the road. It is not a happy car at all. Seventh hand on Need for Speed. It's not quite paying enough attention. Doesn't see the sort of the barrier in the middle there. Ends up clonking into it. The game then resets the car and repeats the exact same mistake, although this time the Corvette ended up upside down. So a little bit more of a satisfactory crash, that one. Having got bored of resetting him there, it decides that the next best place to do it is to put the car in the central reservation. Sort of stuck through the concrete. And the poor Corvette isn't going anywhere fast there. SVK Burrito is on a GTO 5 playing around with a BMX. The thing is, BMXs tend to lose against cars. And sure enough, that is an impressive distance he got. He was fine. He got up, walked away from it. But nevertheless, that was an impressive shot from the car there. Yeah, launched him a fair old way. Now, the Armoured Kuruma is a fantastic vehicle to push cars around. It's got huge amounts of pushing power. And sure enough, this guy decides to push a ballista down the road. Gets up to some serious speed. However, a turning Messer forces the ballista into the wall, and Karma bites the Kuruma in the ass as he gets it stuck on a barrier. And the wheels are spinning, but you're not going to be able to move that one. While there is, of course, a certain amount of self-rising ability with the cars, the game doesn't reckon that it's stuck, so steering left and right isn't freeing it. Yep, that is Karma at its absolute best. On to F1 2015 next. Now, we have seen games with various methods to prevent corner cutting, including curbs that launch your car miles into the air. Turns out Interlagos has one at the final turn as the Sauber just runs a little too far on the inside. Game decides that the car should spin wildly into the wall. That's... Yeah, don't mess with the curbs at Interlagos. That wasn't even very far off the track, and the got very, very angry with him. Tom the Turtle on F1 2015 as well has spotted Grosjean acting peculiarly. For whatever reason, the AI has decided it's going to cruise around at about 40 miles an hour. The car looks sort of visibly okay, but the AI has decided that it wants to go really rather slow. And the thing is, it's not just Grosjean that's acting strange, as soon as a car catches up to him, it then falls in line and joins in. Bottas comes Rosberg's flying along at normal speeds, spots the chaos, and now stops to pull alongside Bottas. I wonder if the player hadn't been sort of behind that train whether Rosberg would have slotted into line. Now they're going to go to group at 40 miles an hour. Rosberg does kind of get past, and then once he's got past Grosjean, it's like the AI suddenly release, and then they're back off to driving in a normal manner. But it's very, very peculiar. So we go around the corner as sort of get ahead of the train, wait for a second. Well, the Mannor's joined in, and then 2 more cars, Verstappen, Kvyat, they join, and then they're parked behind you. The Manor goes for an overtake, and then again, much like we saw with Rosberg's, cancels it, changes his mind, and then now they're 3 wide. The Manor and Verstappen, they go up alongside Grosjean, then drop back again, and then Nasser's got stuck behind this lot as well. I have absolutely no idea what they're thinking. Grosjean has possibly the widest Lotus, or is terrifying all the other drivers. Nobody wants to get past said Lotus here. It's definitely a new one to me. They go for again the Toro Rosso in the manner, but immediately change their mind as they come up towards the final corner. Somehow, and I'm still not entirely sure how he managed to do it, Nasser manages to spin at about 30 miles an hour. Well done for that one. A couple of cars do get past and they go racing off, and Grosjean comes into the pits and brings Kvyat and Bottas with him. Who knows? Who knows what's going on with them? TGT on Just Cause 3 has got a truck and playing around with some of the destructible walls when the walls have had enough of it and decide the truck should go up in the air, and manages to land it on its roof. Well done. Well done for managing to roll a truck at least. Hydrogen Nuke was minding his own business, looking through the map, deciding on where to go, when one of his allies gets in the buggy that he was standing on, and then decides that Rico should probably have a slightly fiery experience. Drives it straight into the explosives. Rico manages to grapple away at the last second before it all goes up. Again, I have no idea what the AI were thinking of there. IB Floydy has got one of the rather destructive battleships. These things are great fun to play around with and take bases with. His AI compatriots, not so keen on paying attention. Yeah, they're doing some boat donuts over there for whatever reason. So punishment is death in that one. And finally, we have got some off-roading on Just Cause 3. As we come back on the road, the guy manages to smack into a truck. Now, remember that. Remember the smack into the truck. As he gets going again, he's busy looking at the truck. Doesn't quite see the classic sports car in time as they bump into one another. There wasn't particularly high speed. Said sports car goes flying. Rico climbs out of the vehicle and the truck gets his revenge on the vehicle. Yeah, that is, again, some more instant karma in all of that. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. If you have clips you would like to submit to this series, then you can via our forums. There will be a link in the description. At the very top of the page is the FailRace clip submission section, and in there you can find all of the rules and how to submit the clips. But that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.